Hey, this is Michael Lardy from Great White, and you're rocking with the Shakeman.
It's the Shakeman Show.
And now for this weekend's Old School appearance. Saturday, December 7th, Old School will be appearing at Tom's Bar and Grill in Royersford with a 9 p.m. start. That's 722 Walnut Street in Royersford. So be sure to check out their Facebook page and www.oldschoolrocksphilly.com for all of your old school news. And to book Old School, email instinctrock, that's INSTINCT rock, at hotmail.com, or call 610-842-8731. Again, that's 610-842-8731. Now back to the Shakeman Show.
All right, there we go.
It's easy, I'm good.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing you people out there this Saturday night in Royersford. Hope to see you guys out rocking with us. All right, we're back to the show. In case you missed it, I don't know, because I know it's been all over social media, but they just announced the lineup for the M3 Rock Festival in 2020.
Damn.
We just announced a few weeks back that they announced the weekend it was going to be, which is going to be the very first weekend of May.
What?
Yes.
That's like next year.
Yes. And yes, it is another 3-day event like it was last year. So, yes, it is starting on Friday, May the 1st. It'll be Saturday, May the 2nd, and Sunday, May 3rd.
Yep.
So, I just wanted to let you know that. Now, as you know, it just kicked it out Friday night. They just announced the lineup for Friday night. If you have a special VIP pass, you would get to see Mike Tramp of White Lion perform.
Wow.
And the children cry, let them know we cry. No, and ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't a cold. He still has that same voice today. Yeah, so Mike Tramp will start things off, and then you have Slaughter. Heaven's Edge. Philly Boys coming back, and there's a lot of questions being asked since the death of Gigi. Who will be playing bass for Heaven's Edge?
Yep.
And I sat and I thought about it. I've known these guys since they existed when they came out in the late 80s. So I already pretty much got the answer, even though it's not coming from their camp. I got a pretty good idea that they're not going to bring someone from the outside to replace Gigi on the bass. My guess is, I'm thinking, and this is not coming from any source, so this is just coming from me, who's a huge Heaven's Edge fan. I believe Mark Evans is going to play the bass and sing for the band. Because as a lot of people to go way back in the music scene of Philly, Mark Evans was a bass player before he became the frontman and singer of Heaven's Edge. He was the bass player in Money. And he's, in the last couple of years, he's been playing bass in a Heart tribute band. He was in a David Bowie tribute band playing bass. So I'm thinking Mark's going to play bass and sing with the band. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I guess if you are that interested, you're going to go on May 1st, Friday night, to find out. It's going to be Heaven's Edge, Slaughter, and Kicks going to be on your Friday night. On Saturday, Killer Dwarfs, L.A. Guns.
They're not dwarves, by the way.
That's disappointing.
Yeah, if they were really dwarfs, it would have been more interesting. But they're really not. It's just the name of the band. Killer Dwarfs, L.A. Guns, Duro. Wow.
Really?
The German chick coming in for a visit to Merlin. Faster Pussycat. Oh, my God. Y&T, the return of our good friend Dave and Y&T. And here's a new band that has never been on the M3, Accept. Then after Accept is TBQ with question marks, so I don't know what TBQ...
To be determined.
Q stands for determined? Or does that mean to be questioned? Don't make any sense. TBQ.
nice.
Does TBQ make any sense?
Let's see if it does.
That's not the name of the band. It's TBQ
quantified.
with question marks. So it's not the name of the band. And they're getting the second headlining spot.
How do you know it's not? Now that you know it's not the name of the band. Maybe it's TBQ
with the question marks and the exclamation point. I don't think so. And headlining Saturday night. Who bored the hell out of us a couple years back, Jen?
Wow.
Tesla.
Oh,
They were that good, huh?
They were boring,
it's my
and they
first
got a lot
time
of
I've
great
ever
songs.
Seen Tesla,
Yeah.
And I left.
Wow.
Yeah. So Sunday, May 3rd, will bring us Taiketo, the original lineup of Taiketo. Little Caesar. Yes, no, they will not be serving pizza. Dangerous Toys. Bang Tango. Oh, it's getting rougher as it goes on. Steelheart. Okay, at least you have a good singer in that mix there. Steven Adler Band, who is the ex-drummer of Guns N' Roses. Striper. Night Ranger. And how fucked up is it that Night Ranger is the co-headliner next to Rat?
No.
Who don't even have the original lineup.
Wow.
Rat gets the headlining spot over Night Ranger on Sunday night.
So I would like Sunday to be Night Ranger, Y&T, Doro, Striper, Steelheart,
And Heaven's Edge.
and Heaven's Edge.
Yeah.
And
That would
Taiketo.
be a perfect day. I go to one day.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Taiketo.
Yep.
I need Taiketo.
I like Taiketo. Yeah. So there you go. So I'm just sitting there looking at how the fuck does Night Ranger get bumped from the headlining spot? They've been loyal to the M3 for
And
years.
they never get headline.
They should get a headliner, and Warrant should get a headliner. And I'm very shocked not to see Warrant on. I believe that's the first time in M3 history that Warrant wasn't on the lineup. They played every single year, I believe, or close to it. So no Warrant this year, no Firehouse.
Wow.
No Quiet Riot. Well, I know why Quiet Riot ain't playing, but yeah, I mean,
No old school.
old school's up in the air,
means they haven't booked a band for that slot.
and it's a co-headlining spot.
They are putting rumors out that it will probably be Queensryche.
Oh, okay, all right.
'Cause
Yeah, it's another
Queensryche
band
is
that's
playing
been
another
loyal
show.
to M3 too. Yeah.
They said they're playing a show 6 hours away.
Oh,
So
so
they,
they're
stop by.
debating.
yeah.
Yeah. So I'm looking at it as, what I liked different is, yes, they did cut down the band. They cut down the bands and gave the bands more time. As you get into later bands, they get more like an hour, which is, the way it should be. But, look at the way they separated, Jen. They put Heaven's Edge
They
on
make
Friday
you have
night.
to go every night.
Yeah. They put a Y&T and Y&T except in Tesla on a Saturday. And then they got Night Ranger, Striper, which, I would like to see. And
Have you saw Night Ranger before, right?
yes.
We've
seen them up close.
Where was that the Starship? Night Ranger and Starship tour?
Oh, you're talking back in the day?
Yeah, back
Oh,
in
no,
the
no. I the first time I saw Night Ranger was actually an M3.
Really?
Yeah, I
You
never got to see
before
Night
that?
Ranger back in the
Wow.
day.
Oh, I did.
No, and me, Jen, and Bulb were able to go to Atlantic City to see. We were like 3 rows from the stage to see
Wow.
Night Ranger, and they put
Nice.
on a kick-ass show.
Yeah.
I enjoyed that a lot.
That's
But
all-
Night Ranger steals the show every time they're at M3.
Oh, they just steal the show anyway. I mean, when
They're a great
saw
band.
the Night Ranger and Starship, they actually opened for Starship. I'm like, yeah, it should have been the other way around.
Yeah.
It was during the whole "We Built This City" tour thing.
We built this city.
Yeah. It's like, yeah, no.
We built
Night
this
Ranger,
city
please.
on rock and roll.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah.
But usually you want to tell people, yeah, I saw Night Ranger and Starship.
Yeah. And Starship. Yeah.
So Motley Crue will be headlining each show in Pennsylvania.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's great. I'm not interested.
Not
Wow.
me either.
Yeah.
I would have been more interested if Poison was headlining.
Yeah. So if you are interested going to the M3, we just gave it a lineup. It will be Friday, May 1st, Saturday, May 2nd, and Sunday, May the 3rd. They are saying that there still could be some more artists announced. So but that is your lineup as of right now, this very day.
As we currently present speak at this moment.
Yeah. And this will be the 12th edition of the Merriweather Post Pavilion's international renowned 80s metal festival, which we call the M3.
I was going to say, it's one hell of a long name.
Yes, it is.
Could get that like on a billboard.
Yeah.
You can't afford it.
Yeah.
With all those letters, no.
Yeah. So, of course, when you put up the M3, you always have your critics. You always have your comments. So some of the comments that are under the M3 page is, please fix the entrance issues. What the hell is that?
Who's that?
Not me.
I got a message.
You got a message?
I got a message.
You've got mail.
A phone message.
You've got mail.
I guess that's that phone message that we have here at WNYX Radio that we never knew about.
Huh.
I got to check that in a second.
We're calling about your car's warranty.
Yeah. We have some people excited that Duro's doing it, so that's good. Duro is something different. That is, yeah.
No, I would definitely be excited to see Doro.
I'm not a fan of Duro, but to see somebody different, yeah, maybe. And Johnny D, local boy, is her drummer. Johnny D, who played in Britney Fox back in the day. Yeah.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah, I've seen him play for Britney Fox.
Yeah, really good drummer. And we have the questions, which LA Guns, because we have fucking few versions of them idiots.
Phil.
And let's see. Oh, okay. So we have someone, which LA Guns? We have this chick that said LA Guns with Philip Lewis and Tracy Guns are not playing. Per Phil Lewis. So it's not
which
it's
LA
gonna
Guns?
be it's gonna be them young bucks that I guess they played that one year.
But that would be with Phil.
I guess it just says no. It
Because
says
the two LA Guns was Phil and Tracy. And then for a couple shows, Phil and Tracy teamed up and did some shows together.
right.
So she's saying maybe Tracy's not going to be with Phil.
Oh, okay. I don't know.
I like Phil.
Yeah. And Jen is correct. They are saying that TBQ is riding on a Queensryche commitment. The Reich is already in the Northeast that weekend, so they're seeing if they could make it. So, we will keep you, I guess, informed about that.
I would go see just to see Todd.
Who's Todd? Oh, Latour. Yes, that guy. And I agree with you. This dude says, excuse me, but Saturday night, Y&T should be the headliner.
Oh, yeah.
Not Tesla.
No.
Yeah. So I agree with that. I am with you on that. Let's see, we got some other. Some people are happy with the lineup. Some people. What's the price range for VIP? I don't think you really want to know.
Jeez, those bands now.
Yeah. Yeah. And
Get
one of the,
rat and
he
just
said
go up and
same
smack him
bullshit.
in his face.
Same shit every year with these comments. Either you go or you don't. It's as simple as that. Don't like the lineup, stay home. If you like the lineup, come to Merlin and rock out.
And a lot of the VIPs last year, the stars didn't show up.
I heard about that.
Really?
Yeah.
That's not cool.
Yeah.
Vince didn't show up to his.
Jeez.
And we have people saying, decisions. I am not going to a 3-day festival. So now I got to debate if I'm going to see Y&T on Saturday or Striper on Sunday.
Y&T?
No, I know.
Over Striper? Come on now.
I know. Two good bands. I would rather see Y&T in that too. Wow. Underwhelming, to say at least.
Yeah, it's underwhelming.
Mm-hmm. He said it's 3 days of boring lineups, overpriced food and drink.
Yep.
And this will be my 3rd year in a row that I will not be attending. Okay. Well, you have a right to say that because you haven't gone the last couple of years.
I haven't gone at all.
Yeah. Too long of a weekend and too much money. I agree. Yep.
Because it gets to $700-800 by the time you're done.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah. Okay.
You could go to Florida for that amount of money.
Who does
I could too, actually.
Who
Probably
does
less.
M3's social media stuff? Because shouldn't it say TBA instead of TBQ?
Yeah, it's a mistype.
I would think so.
Unless they're hinting that it's Queensryche.
Yeah, the TBQ. To be Queensryche.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool if that's what they're saying. We keep getting the questions. Why 3 days? Go back to the 2. Sunday is rest day.
Yeah, recovery.
Sunday's recovery.
Recovery day, yes.
Because you wouldn't believe the silence in that hotel Sunday morning.
Yeah.
Wow,
It's
really?
incredible. Everybody leaving. No woos, no hey, have a good time. Everybody's just quiet, walking out the door.
All right, to keep on talking about LA Guns on here, and all they're saying is Phil Lewis nor Tracy will be at the M3.
Then it's not LA Guns, you freaks.
Exactly. So, I don't know.
Gotta have one or the other.
Yeah. So, it's somebody else that used to be part of LA Guns that is continuing the band.
Steve.
It's ridiculous.
It's probably the drummer.
I don't know
Steve.
anybody in that band, so I really don't know. To be honest,
Because Kelly
I
Nichols
don't
quit.
give a shit.
It's one of the roadies.
Yeah, one of the roadies.
Yeah. Is it still a 6-ticket limit for pavilion seats? We don't have that info, so you might have to check with them. What? No firehouse or warrant? Okay, I knew that was coming. Only 2 bands out of the whole weekend I like, so I don't think I'm going.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, man.
Yeah.
No Great White. Nope. No Great White either. Yeah. So there you have it. There's your M3, May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd. One more time. If you're just tuning in, I will go through it real quickly. Friday night will be special VIP by Michael Tramp, former singer of White Lion. If you have the VIP tickets, you may be able to see him perform. If you don't, you don't. All right. Then we will have Philly Boys, Heaven's Edge, Slaughter, and Kicks on Friday night. Saturday will be your Killer Dwarfs, LA Guns, who we don't know who the fuck's in the band, Doro, Faster Pussycat,
Pussy?
YNT, except 2BQ, which could be Queensryche and Tesla. And once again, Tesla should be before Queensryche, in my opinion. And Sunday will be Taiketo, original lineup, Little Caesar, Not the Pizza, Dangerous Toys, Bang Tango, Steelheart, Steven Adler Band, Striper, Night Ranger, and Rat. Now that's Rat with Stephen Piercy and Juan Crozier. And
We should interview
a bunch of nobodies, the rest of the band. And they get a headlining spot. So there's your M3. Friday, May 1st, Saturday, May 2nd, and Sunday, May 3rd. We will announce when the tickets will go on sale. No announcement on that at the moment. But they usually do it like the week before Christmas, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. So there you go. If you're going, have fun. If not, then stay home, don't bitch.
Have fun.
Yeah. Stay home and have fun. Yeah. Simple as that. So there you go. There's your M3. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh,
And that's the way it is.
yeah.
You think we should interview Stephen Piercy?
Should we tell the newcomers that story?
Yeah.
There's some listeners that weren't listening back then. Should we tell the story, Jen?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. So
Jeez.
Jen got a hold of, was it Stephen Piercy's email
Yes.
right to him, right?
Yes.
So she was able to get Stephen Piercy's email, and she wrote him a very professional email stating, "Would you be interested in doing an interview on our radio show?" Yeah, man. Yeah, and he responded, "Yeah, give me a call." And that was the response. So it's not like Jen happened to have Stephen Piercy's number in her phone, just for the hell of it. So she wrote back.
Awesome. What's your phone number?
Yes, sounds good. So what's your phone number? Yeah, give me a call. That was the second email sent back. Yeah. These are the experiences that Jen had to go through. Third email said what, Jen? Bold print. What is your phone number?
Yes.
And still, what was the third response?
Yeah, give me a call.
Christ. Unbelievable.
So what the fuck was he taking on that day, or what was he drinking?
You mean on that entire month that I kept emailing him back and forth?
Right.
Wow.
So if I ever see Mr. Stephen Pearson, I will take him and I will beat the living crap out of him and shove his phone down his throat
Yeah, that would be.
after I get his phone number out of it.
Yeah. Why would you want it now?
And
It's
then
like,
I'm going to
fuck.
call him every day of his life.
Come here, Steve. Come here, Steve.
Yeah, really.
Yeah,
Hey,
call
you-
me.
You drunk,
We would have.
drug addict asshole.
Probably a very nice guy.
No, not from what I heard. Heard he's very arrogant. and-
Greasy, disgusting piece of shit.
Yeah.
I am not.
What an asshole!
Yeah, I didn't hear too many good feedback from him.
Mm.
You know, he thinks he's God's gift, and he's probably one of the most ugliest rock stars you ever seen in your life.
Of course, then there's always
So-
the story about Mr. Dawkins taking a nap.
Oh yeah, we'll get to that one too. So it goes to show you how pathetic girls are that would just bang a dude that's in a band, not caring what they look like, but just who they are.
Wow.
That's messed up? You know what I mean? That is really effed up. So yeah. Thanks, Steve. We'll give you a call one of these days when we actually have your phone number.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Thanks a lot, dude. Thanks for that phone number there.
Thank you for your support.
Yeah. And then we got excited because we had he's out in the West Coast, but he said, yeah, it'll work for me. So Jen was able to set up a interview with Don Dokken. Perfectly set up. Yeah, will this time work for you? I know you're on the West Coast and all that. And so we had a time set up, I believe was like 8:30 or 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
For him to call in, and he's like, yeah, dude, perfect. Yeah, that's perfect for me. Yeah, we'll do that. And so we got it all excited about it. We're playing Dokken music like for the whole freaking first 2 hours of the show, and getting all excited for the interview, and no call. We got a no call. And so Jen wrote him and said, I think he finally got back to Jen towards the end of the show.
Yeah, it wasn't even him. It was his PR manager.
Oh yeah, and he wrote back saying, oh sorry, Don was napping.
Yeah.
Napping.
Fucking napping.
You're tired.
So you figure we told him to call at 8:30, 9 o'clock, right? So that's dinner time, isn't it? Like 6 o'clock out there?
Yeah.
Napping at 6 o'clock at night? Shouldn't you be going to bed at a few hours after that?
He's old.
So yeah, they wrote back and said, sorry, he was napping.
Do you want to reschedule? No, don't worry about it.
That's good.
Fine.
Well, good, thanks.
I'm not really interested now. Thank you.
Yeah. So yeah, we'll set something up with you. Yeah.
On the lighter side, Tom Gimbel from Foreigner is the most amazing dude.
Tom Gimbel's interview was one of the best. We had to come in because he was on tour, and
Yes.
Messages.
Oh.
Yeah, and we must have been. It must have been. He was on tour and he was on the West Coast, I believe. So we had to come in here on a Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
To interview him at 2 o'clock in the afternoon, and he said, "Can you do that, man?" He felt really bad that we had to come in and do that.
That was after the first interview was set up and we couldn't do it because the equipment wasn't working.
Right.
And I'm on the cell phone with him. I'm so sorry, Mr. Gimbel.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, don't call me that.
Yeah. So we came in here on a Saturday afternoon, and we were playing some Foreigner tunes, and we got into Foreigner, and then next thing you know, there he is calling, and he was apologizing to us.
Yeah.
Did I call late? What a great guy. What a great interview. If you have not heard that interview, it is up on our YouTube channel. I believe it's on the Shakeman Show page.
Yes.
On YouTube. Just punch in Shakeman Show in your search engine in YouTube and look for the Tom Gimbel interview. It was phenomenal interview. He was so cool. Really cool guy. We just got done seeing him in Moorestown, which is where he's from.
Mm-hmm.
We saw him in Moorestown, New Jersey. It looked like a school hall that we saw. It was really cool.
Auditorium.
It was an auditorium.
Small.
It was. Cool. And to see Foreigner in that environment was really cool. He goes, Moorestown, that's my hometown. I was born there. Yeah, it was. And the interview was great. You were there, Gman. You came in for a little late for it, right?
Oh yeah.
You should because I think we did a Saturday night special that night.
I can't remember.
I think we did the interview. We went out to eat dinner and then came back and did the show. I think that's what we did.
That was late.
Well, you came in while we were interviewing. We already started the interview. Yeah. So, and then we had Dave Medichetti from Y&T, who was what a great interview that was. His wife was so awesome setting that up. We did 2 interviews with Dave.
Yes.
2 interviews with Dave. We did 2 interviews with Tom Kiefer, who you couldn't even get around back in the day. Yeah. Mr. Ego. And, yeah.
But he was pretty down to earth on the interview. He was.
Yeah, and, yeah, he was. He was pretty down to earth. I got to admit, because back in the day, he was a real prick back in the day. Like, he didn't give you the time of day. You know,
and we did 8 million interviews with Brian Tichy.
Anything he was involved in, which is like 800 projects at a time.
Well, I think he likes us. You know,
he's like, "Oh, I can't I can't call in next Wednesday because I got to go in Vegas and jam with the dude from Whitesnake." And dude, your life sucks.
Is that the one? Isn't that the one who he talked to when he was in his car waiting for his?
Yeah, he was taking his daughter to a dance recital, dance recital practice. He was taking his daughter. He goes, "Oh, here's ding ding." And he's like, "Honey, I got to clip you in here." And he's putting her seatbelt on. And he was taking her to dance recital practice while he was on an interview with us.
Yeah, that was cool. That was funny.
Yeah, that was really cool.
I mean, that's really neat. I mean,
if you don't know Brian Tichy, look him up. He played drums in Foreigner, in Whitesnake, and Ozzy at one period. The guy played with like 8, 9, like really known bands, and a really, really talented musician. And he even played with Queensryche, Jeff Tate's Queensryche. I was like, wow, really, really talented musician. And then back in the day, Dower Bill and I interviewed Michael Lardy from Great White. He was really cool. And Bill Leverty, who was really, really cool from Firehouse. We interviewed them 2 guys. And, of course, we got the privilege over the years to interview the guys from Heaven's Edge.
Oh, yeah.
And rest in peace, Gigi. We even got to interview Gigi at one period. We got to find them.
That was when they found out, when they were playing that, was it the Electro Factory you were playing at?
The first year was TLA. And that's the one that sold out. And they were talking to us when they found out. Yeah, Mark was talking to us when they actually found out they sold out.
Yeah.
So we interviewed Mark, we interviewed Reggie, and we interviewed Gigi.
And Jeannie, who's not really part
and
of
Jeannie,
the band,
of course. We interviewed them guys for the Thanksgiving thing every year. That was awesome. Yeah, the hunger for food, the food hunger thing. Yeah, so we had some really good interviews over the years. Really some good interviews.
Back in the old days.
And we were just talking about the dude we interviewed from Tragedy, the Bee Gees metal band.
Yeah.
Which was really good. I would love to get an interview with the dudes from Rock Sugar. The band that I played that does the transitions.
Oh, yeah.
Speaking of that, in our next music break, I want you guys, our good friend Jimmy Robbins, he's been doing some pretty good research for the show recently, sent me another new thing.
Oh, cool.
It is Steely Dan singing one of his hits to a Motley Crue song.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So I guess this is something that's been not just Rock Sugar's been doing, but everybody's been trying to put something together.
Yeah, because I pulled up the one from...
That was a long time ago.
The one that I pulled up.
Yeah.
That was old.
Yeah. So it's really cool. I am going to do another Rock Sugar song by the end of the night tonight.
What's funny is actually, I think, pretty sure, you know Kenny Shockley.
Yes.
He used to be with Relative Time back in the day.
Yes.
And they actually did a cover of the one that I pulled up, the Stairway to Heaven and Gilligan's Islands mix.
Oh. Interesting.
Yes.
So, yeah, we did some great interviews over there. So, if you want to take a little trip back in time, if you... Yeah, if you want to take a little trip back in time, go to our YouTube channels from our old station Aquanet, we had so many great times on there, and check it out, man. We got I believe all the interviews are up, ain't they? Most of them, Jen.
Yeah.
I know Dave Medichetti's on there, Tom Gimbel. Don't forget we did PJ Farley from Trickster.
Yep.
Yes.
And Ted Poley from Danger is another one we did. Really nice guy. Got to meet him at the Sleazy Slimy Sunday.
I want to hear about that.
We got to eat in the booth next to Ted.
Oh, nice.
And we got the bullshit with Teddy. Teddy was a really good guy.
Cool.
Really nice guy. Really down to earth, cool guy. So we have some good experiences on this show.
Excellent.
Over the years. We really have Really happy. Getting a little emotional about it now. Because we rock.
Beautiful.
We rock, G-Man.
Yeah.
We are sexy. We are sexy bitches. Yeah.
Nice.
All right. So, let's see. We've got to move on.
Okay. What are we moving on to?
You're like, okay.
We're moving on to something else.
Yes.
Which is not the same thing.
That's true. Okay.
Well, we do have, it is 9 o'clock.
Oh, my God. Are you
We're
serious?
in the 9 o'clock hour, so you know what that means.
Oh, my God.
You know what that means.
I think I might know what that means.
Okay.
Does Dot know what it means?
I don't know.
Let's see if she does.
Dot?
It's time for wacky news with the G-Man.
There you go.
Oh!
Well, actually, no, it's Jen and I do both do the wacky news.
Yeah, get it right, Dot.
That doesn't like me.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
She thinks she was trying to steal Kenny.
I think Kenny's wife is trying to steal Kenny.
What, Dot?
It's time for wacky news with
Can't hear you over the music.
Jen.
Okay.
What?
What?
It's time for wacky news with the G-Man and Jen.
She needed to take a shot, Jen, before she said your name.
Thank you, Rich.
So it is time for wacky, bizarre news with the G-Man and Jen.
You want to start it off? Ladies first.
No, go right ahead.
Fine. Pies taken from unlocked store. Money and apology note left behind. So in Missouri, of all places. Police
Florida?
Not Florida this time.
Wow.
Police said someone took 2 pies from a store that was accidentally left unlocked while they were closed, but the culprit left money and a note, making it an after-hours transaction instead of burglary.
Wow.
And, the Baldwin Police Department said the front door of Honey Baked Ham had apparently been left unlocked accidentally on Thanksgiving Day when the store was closed for the holiday, and a customer who came inside the empty store in the afternoon called the police. Police found some cash on the counter and a note, "Happy Thanksgiving, no one was here, and we're in desperate need of pies. Left money, took pies. Thanks." Officers responded, found the door open, searched the business. The officer said they didn't find anything inside the business but some money that was left, and the note said 2 pies were taken because they were in dire need of pies for Thanksgiving.
Oh, wow.
So
It's ridiculous.
said the pie taker would have had to have gone behind the counter and retrieved the pies from the refrigerator, which could potentially have led to trespassing charges, but the store declined the pursuit of criminal charges for the after-hours transaction. Nothing else was missing. We believe $26 was left. Each pie cost $11, so they even left money to cover the tax.
Wow.
So.
Overcooked on the bottom, crispy as fuck, and it looks like Gandhi's flip-flop.
Happy Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoyed your pies.
I hope so. It was worth all that trouble, I guess.
Yeah.
Huh? Wow. Yummy.
Yummy.
A dick move, though.
No, you know what? It was open. They were honest about it.
That's true. They were.
You know, you got to give them that.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
There's rat droppings. Look at them all, everywhere. Oh my good God.
Wow.
All right. What do you got, Jen?
A St. Johns County deputy was attempting to pull over a white Hyundai for a traffic stop, but the car took off. After an hour, 911 received a call from a man who claimed to be the driver of the escaped vehicle,
I'm being followed.
bragging about how easy it was for him to get away.
Bragging, huh?
Like, what do we pay you guys for?
Wow.
I've driven past 4 cops.
Wow.
The driver, Nicholas Jones, was apprehended a day later after deputies followed up on a tip.
Nice.
They let Jones know that they had not had his car's tag number and would have been unable to arrest him if he hadn't called 911.
Ah!
That's so funny. So I told myself, no cop can catch me if my Hyundai Elantra that thing is fast.
Wow.
Yeah, those Elantras, I'll tell you.
You're an idiot.
Yeah.
Wow.
You are an idiot, a maroon. What an ignoramus.
Ignoramus. I love that.
Wow,
Oh,
that's
gee.
fucking stupid idiot.
Yeah, really. and in a traffic related note, a loose donkey gets field sobriety tested in Connecticut.
A loose donkey?
Yep, loose ass.
Busy idiot. A busy idiot. Like a busy idiot.
A busy idiot. A bidiot.
Yeah.
Police in Connecticut joked a donkey was given a field sobriety test when it was found wandering loose in the rain. The Waterford Police Department
Jackass.
said in a post that the Facebook post that the donkey was found loose in the city and an officer held onto the animal's leash from inside the patrol car to guide the animal home because it was raining. The post joked that the donkey received a field sobriety test and was in training for the department's new donkey patrol. In reality, the donkey was reunited with its owner.
Excuse me, senor. May I speak to you, please? I asked for a Mai Tai, and they brought me a pina colada, and I said no salt for the.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
Nice ass, right?
Yeah. So they have a donkey squad.
Yes, they do now.
Wow.
Bunch of asses.
Great ass!
Actually, there's a big difference between a donkey and a jackass.
What's that?
There is a big difference between a donkey and a jackass.
What's the difference?
Actually, a donkey is a donkey, and a horse is a horse. But the jackass,
horse is a horse is a horse. Okay.
Thank you, Wilbur. Actually, that's when they mate the two is when they get the jackass, which are basically they're all.
I'm confused.
The jackass is basically just for. It's almost the size of a horse, or about the size of a horse. A donkey is a lot smaller, but the jackass is basically just all work. You can't really ride them. They don't have speed. They're just raw power.
All right, get out of here!
Donkey.
Okay, next.
Little donkey.
Christ.
Little donkey.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Shut up.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
61-year-old Thomas
That's not that old. Go ahead.
was jailed in Brevard County after the police received 7 phone calls from 3 different locations about him disturbing the peace.
3 different locations all at the same time?
I guess.
He's fast.
Really?
That's what I thought I was out.
He was referring to himself as a saint,
Oh, yeah, he's a saint, all right.
threatening to destroy everyone with his army of turtles.
Oh,
Nice!
Look out. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yeah. Does he got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? Wow. So he's making a threat with his turtles.
Yes.
Nice.
He was later forcibly removed from his car at a 7-Eleven.
He was
And
going 3
arrested.
miles an hour.
Wow.
He was going 3 miles an hour.
The
so his
attack
turtle-
of the turtles.
His turtle
Get
army
him!
could keep up with him.
He puts him out on the road. Go get him.
Attack!
Look at the.
I'm coming. I'm going to get
We're going to take over the world.
Take this. Ow! That's right. I didn't need that ear drum.
Step back, turtle. Step back.
I'm moving. Hiya.
All right, step back. Step back, turtles. Step back now.
Oh, man.
You're under arrest. You've been resting a long time.
That's right. I was going under the speed limit.
Stop right there. About 2 miles ahead. About 2 miles ahead. He's got his shells a little shiny. I can be able to follow that for a while. Stop right there, turtle.
I'm going speedy here.
Stay there. I'm going to arrest you now.
Put your arms behind your shell.
Attacking the killer turtles. Oh, that's a great story.
Oh,
So, what?
man.
Any result to that? Did he get?
He was arrested.
No, was he?
For cruelty to animals or what? What's
Disturbing the peace and resisting arrest.
I saw the funniest ass thing on Live PD. They pulled over this dude that had a horse thing, attached to the back of his pickup.
Right.
Where they keep the horse in. And there's no horse in it. You don't see any horse. The cop comes up and he said he pulls the guy over because he was, going in and out of lanes.
Oh, weaving. Okay.
Yeah, weaving. So he pulled him over. And when the cop looked inside of the horse trailer,
yeah,
he freaking something just leaps up and he's like, oh, he jumps back. Here is one of them little lemurs.
Oh, no way.
Yeah. One of them little, he goes, how'd you get one of
awesome.
these, And it was like a little tiny lemur. He was jumping all over the place.
King Julian.
And the dude's like, stop. And he arrested him because he was drunk. It was DUI.
The lemur was drunk?
No.
Oh.
The guy was drunk. Yeah. So, he said, stop handling my lemur. You don't know what you're doing.
He's being naughty. I'm going to spank your monkey.
Hold on now. Whoa. Hold on now.
I'm going to spank your monkey. It's not a monkey. It's a lemur. Wow.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Message in a bottle found in the Texas River after 31 years.
What a great story, even though it's Sting's birthday.
Yes.
Message in a bottle.
exactly.
Great police song.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
A Texas man who tossed a message in a bottle into a river in 1988 was reunited with his letter after it was found recently by a hunter.
Did he flush it and wind it up? Oh, he said he sent it by...
He threw it out.
Not bottom bottle.
A bottle.
Gotcha. Got it now.
Not a bunghole, a bottle.
Oh, okay.
Waylon Jones.
Waylon.
It's not a Texas name. I don't know what the hell it is.
Yeah,
Waylon
baby.
Jones said he was hunting in Toledo Bend when he found a glass bottle floating in the Sabine River. Yeah. The bottle contained a note written on a paper plate.
Yeah.
A note written on a paper plate. What am I? Jones posted a photo of the find on Facebook, where it came to the attention of William Hall's granddaughter, who recognized the handwriting.
Oh, get the hell out of here.
Get out of here.
That ain't real.
Fine.
No, not
okay.
you. No.
Hall said that he tossed the bottle into the river during a hunting trip in Panola County in the fall of 1988. He said the phone number listed in the note is his mother's old number. And let's see. He told KLTV of his bottle, being that it's been that long, it was probably stuck under a log jam for about 20 to 25 years. It's pretty unique that it's pretty unique for that to happen after 31 years. Hall said, "I probably wouldn't have ever thought of it again."
Slimy.
That's such a thing.
Yoda has never said such a thing. Don't.
Yeah.
You must feel the force around you.
The force is deep within you.
No.
Deep within you, the force is.
Yoda. For 800 years have I trained Jedi.
Wow, 800 years. He's that old?
Yep.
Wow.
Yes.
So Kermit will live forever as well.
What do you got, Jen? As she sucks on a candy cane.
So a woman calls 911 on her husband because he's an asshole.
Well, you know how many times they would get a phone call?
That'd be nonstop,
Well,
man.
she called the police because he wrapped her entire kitchen in wrapping paper.
Oh, that's awesome.
Wrapping paper.
They did that to Joe on Impractical Jokers.
Yeah.
That was
That was
fucking
cool.
awesome.
Every single utensil was individually wrapped.
That's funny as hell, actually.
Wow, that's cool.
Well, as long as it didn't happen to me, it'd be hilarious.
That is, I know. She probably walked in like, oh my God.
From the floor, he wrapped the cabinets,
My God,
Nice.
the stove, the
great.
refrigerator, everything.
That's great. You know what? It would be kind of cool to do that to the cabinet doors, though. Nice.
That was good.
It'd be cool to do that to the cabinet doors anyway. Like wrapping paper and put a bow on it. That'd be really neat, actually.
That's funny as hell.
Oh.
Gee.
What?
What do you got?
Australian neighbor uses ditto. Australian. Where are they out? Are they here?
They're always here.
Oh, that's true. They're in the
Oh,
green
he
room.
even wrapped the fruit.
He wrapped the fruit? That's cool.
Whoa.
He's got his little minions laughing now, too.
Oh, that's just creepy now.
Little mini Yodas running around.
Yeah.
So.
All right, who's got the next one?
I didn't even read this one yet. All I got to Australian, and that was it.
Right.
All we got out of it. Australian neighbor uses ditto lights to piggyback on a Christmas display. So, an Australian home Christmas display is going viral after a resident piggybacked on their neighbor's decorations by spelling out ditto in lights. In a Morfett Vale, a suburb of Adelaide, South Australia, the extravagant Christmas decoration of the neighbor is just not copied, but the next door neighbor just spelled out the word ditto with an arrow pointing to their lights.
Really?
Oh, really?
Help you I can. Yes.
Wow,
Easy
seriously.
they are.
Oh, wait, put your weapon. I mean you no harm. For my ally is the Force. And a powerful ally it is.
He goes.
When 900 years old you reach, look as good you will not.
What? That confused me.
When 900 years old you are, look as good as you won't.
Okay. That made it so much better.
That made it so much more sense.
Actually, I
Yeah.
did understand that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
I have no more stories.
You have no more stories? You're good?
Okay, I got like two more, I think.
Okay.
Yeah. This story comes to us from California. A deer was spotted with antlers covered in Christmas lights. Animal rescuers in California shared photos of a deer that accidentally decorated its antlers for the holidays. Marin Humane said an animal service officer responded to a home in San Anselmo, where she encountered a buck with its antlers covered in Christmas lights. The group said that the officer was unable to catch the deer to remove the lights, but officials believe that the deer is nearing the time of the year when it will shed the antlers. Also lose the lights in its process.
But why?
So.
Okay.
Do ladies work here?
Just one.
That's it.
Yeah.
And do they have a nicer physiques?
Jesus Christ.
Do they have a nicer physiques?
Oh, my. This one comes...
Do you like a porno?
And this one comes to us from England. So,
Okay. Oh, hello, Tippy.
Hey!
What? Why can't we?
No.
We can't tease them?
Do you have a house?
Why even give
Is
them...
there anything other contract that we can't?
What? Why? No, it's not even a contract. Why
Do
give
you
them the
ever laugh
recognition?
on people
What?
with a retardation?
Why give them the acknowledgement that they exist? You know, the hell with them.
Oh, they're doing poorly. If it's any consolation,
No,
nobody's listening to their show.
Negative radio is good radio. Is good radio.
Well, not when you're getting no ratings.
Yeah. So why even bother giving them?
All right.
All
right, Gman.
You know what? Wait till they're off the air, then we can.
Then we can
do
bust on them all you want. Okay.
Yeah, that's my.
Well,
opinion.
actually, they are off the air. It's
Are-
9:30.
Oh, yes, good point. But I mean,
They
their
went-
show is gone.
I know.
So,
Good boy, tell you how they're always been England. Pip, pip, cheerio,
nothing to see here. Firefighters in Britain said kitchen fire was started by a family dog who somehow turned on the microwave. The Essex County Fire and Rescue Service said that firefighters responded Monday afternoon to a small fire in Stanley home. Firefighters discovered that the fire had started in the kitchen when the owner's dog, Husky, started the microwave, causing a package of bread rolls inside the burn and catch fire. The homeowners were not present at the time of the fire, but alerted authorities when he noticed the smoke on the security camera and connected his phone app. Firefighters said the dog was not injured. Really good. There you go. And that's how you do it.
The mate's eye.
Yeah. Everybody's fine. Nothing to see here, and we shall move along. We don't need to, you know. I'm not slaves.
Fucking they're saying.
Yes.
It's into the net.
Goal!
That's how they do it. Goal! After like fucking 2 hours of fucking people run up and down, fucking getting so close to the other person's net, and then they steal the ball and take it all the way down the other end.
The score. Oh, jeez.
والهجوم ايضا يتواصل
Jeez. The fact that he holds it that long is amazing. I'm waiting for his head to explode.
He's really red.
Breathe. I'm okay. I think I pulled something. There's an extra ball in the field. That's mine.
Oh, this is too funny. Go!
Oh, good God.
Oh, that shit cracks me up, man. Anyway.
Yeah.
You guys, is that all you got, G-Man?
That's it for the news.
Woo!
Woo! Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right, guys. We're going to take another short break. And when we come back, do we have actors on
Yes, we do.
today?
Yes, we do.
That's coming up after.
And karaoke.
Oh, that's right.
Hey.
We got karaoke set up for tonight.
That is correct.
Do we have a Jen at 10 tonight?
We do.
Jen at 10
All
coming
right.
at you, too. Holy crap.
You ain't seen
Shit.
nothing yet.
So,
We're going to take a break now.
commercial.
Time for commercial.
Commercial break. Going to give me a pint. Our 9 o'clock hour is brought to you by something a little more serious. So let's take that over there right now in our next break. Shakeman Show, WNYXradio.com. Don't go anywhere. Our sponsor of our 9 o'clock hour is CureDuchenne.org. Duchenne is a